Okay, we are back. This is Professor David J. De Los Reyes. Okay, my topic for this morning will be it's a random topic, and this falls under the topic solving radical equations under the so-called study of algebra. Uh, this is for those who are planning to take up the SAT or CAT exam, or it could be for exam problem maybe. This is just a simple one, but if you could not solve a simple one, there will be a problem. Okay, let's proceed. We are given the problem, find the value of x. Okay. We are given the radical equation, the square root of x plus 1, and this is equal to x plus 2. We are asked to solve for the values of x. So it could either be an x of 1 maybe or an x of 2. If what comes out will be a quadratic equation, there will be two possible values of x. Okay, let's proceed with the solution. Oh, this is just an appetizer since it's had been long time around that we are not having a long format video discussion. Okay, let's proceed. The solution will be, we rewrite the given left hand side, and so with the right hand side. Say, to solve for x here, under the rules on how to solve a radical equation, we must have to eliminate the radical sign. We must have to eliminate this one. So to eliminate this one, we will rewrite it under the so-called fractional exponent. The square root of 8x plus 1 can be written as simply the quantity 8x plus 1 raised to 1 half. These are the same. In terms of radical, this is in terms of fractional exponent. And this should be equal to x plus 2. Like what I said, to solve for x, we must have to eliminate the radical. So we enclose this one with the bracket and a bracket, and we raise that to the power 2. If we try to simplify the left hand side, it will become something like this, an 8x plus 1 raised to the 1 half, raise that again to the second power. Okay, we use the loss of exponent here. 1 half times 2, actually these two here cancel with this, or what will just come out will just be simply 8x plus 1. So after the squaring of the left hand side, what will remain on the left will just be simply an 8x plus 1. And for the right hand side, since this is also with the power 2, we will just put x plus 2 raised to the power 2. Left hand side still the same. Right hand side, we are squaring a binomial, right? Two terms. We raised that to the second power. So the first one will be the square of x. The middle term will be 2 times x times 2, which is 4x. The pure constant term will be the square of 2, which is 4. So we square this binomial here. Then we transpose 8x and plus 1 to the right. Then we'll try to rearrange. So x squared will still be x squared. 4x minus 8x, after the transposition, it will be negative 4x. The right hand side will be 4. We transpose this one, so this will become 4 minus 1, and which will be 3. And this should be equal to 0. So what comes out is actually, after the squaring and simplification, it's a quadratic equation in which the value is x squared minus 4x plus 3, and this should be equal to 0. And to solve for x, we could either use the so-called factoring we could use the so-called completing squares, or we could use the so-called quadratic formula. But we'll try to solve first for x by using factoring, by inspection. The possible factors of x squared will be an x and x, right? And the possible factors of positive 3, it could be a negative 3 and a negative 1, because a negative 1 times a negative 3 is actually a positive 3. Let's try to check the middle term. The middle term will be negative 3x, negative x. It is equivalent to negative 4x. So the given, the resulting quadratic equation could be solved by using factoring, and the possible linear factors are actually the quantity x minus 3 times the quantity x minus 1, and this should be equal to 0. We check already that the middle term will be negative 4x, right? It is minus 3x minus x with negative 4x. So these are the possible linear factors. And under the rules on how to compute for the unknown, we equate each linear factor to 0. So x minus 3, the first linear factor, we equate that to 0. So x1 now, if we transpose this, x1 will be equal to positive 3. Equating the next linear factor to 0, that is x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, x with the subscript 2, meaning the second value of x, will be equal to positive 1. So this will be our answers. And to check the validity of our answers, we could do this by inspection. If x is equal to 3, we substitute it here. It will become 8 times 3 will be 24, plus 1, that will be square root of 25. And will it be equal to, what is x? It is 3, plus 2. This is 5, and this should be equal to 5. This is either plus or minus, but we neglect the negative 1. Okay, so 5 is equal to 5, this is true. For the second one, if the value of x is equal to positive 1, okay, this will become 8 times 1, which is 8, plus 1, that will be, this is square root of 9, and this should be equal to, when x is 1, the right hand side will be 1 plus 2. Is it equal? Are they equal? The possible square root of 9 is actually plus or minus 3, and this should be equal to 3. By using the positive sign, they are the same, so this is true. Okay, so the answers x1 equal to 3 and x2 is equal to 1 are actually correct. Okay, that's it, guys. This will be a good appetizer for the random topic on long video format discussion. Okay, for those who would like to subscribe to my channel is at youtube.com/@Prof. If you want to share it, please click share. Good morning from Los Angeles.